Spectacular Nation, welcome to another edition of the Dace Man Show. I am your host, Chris, the Dace Man Dace, and joining me as always, Gibby.
We finally got a show, no issues so far. What's going on?
I don't have to do that twice. And behind the production desk, Frank Ward.
I almost forgot to unmute myself, so almost, but I remembered, so I'm unmuted.
Woohoo!
Yeah, so far, like 30 seconds in, perfect show. Let's end it. Wrap it up.
I agree. I mean, we've gotten to the point where, like, it's not going to get better than this. Even though we have a lot of stuff to talk about tonight.
We do?
Well, you know, the Oscars buzz was going on last night. You finally watched Kong versus
I watched
Zilla.
what I needed to.
Debatable. Which also made me spark into another idea that I'd like to talk about after we get off the air. You know, just a project to kickstart, and then we do it once and never do it again.
Exactly.
Sounds, yeah, all right, in.
But we've got Oscar buzz. We've got a douchebag of the week for you. He probably has some gaming news, I'm going to guess. At least something that's probably relevant to him. I have some gaming news that I just learned via Facebook, and thank you, Mr. Ryan Reeves. And then, of course, we've got trivia with marker boards this time. I don't know how it's going to turn up.
Yeah, real quick, could you write some on that board and flash it at me? See how it looks?
Ooh, that's rough.
Yep, nope, that's obliterated by the light.
Blinded by the light.
For what it, can you like tilt it down?
Yeah, that looks better.
Yeah. Well, for what it's worth, I can read it perfectly back here. The camera can't see it for shit, but I can see it.
Alright, so I'll try to remember that when I give you my answers. Shit, but I can to go like this. Oh, that's great. We've got good sound coming through. Alright, I'll try to do that. Or maybe I'll try to make it darker too. I just did one thin line, so maybe I'll do zigzags as I'm writing.
You know, hindsight, we should have got chalkboards. Because I bet that black chalkboard with chalk would have worked. I don't know if they make them anymore.
I'll paint this thing black and just write in my answers.
Deal.
Anyway, we're going to go jump right into the Oscar news before we go to gaming with Gibby.
I don't have a button for that.
Yeah, well, we'll just consider my segment just the show. So, the show. We'll do it that way. But the Oscars were last night, and the biggest surprise, to me at least, Chadwick Boseman did not win Best Actor.
What was he, I heard that. What was he up for, though?
Best Actor.
What movie?
I didn't look at that. I just saw that he didn't win.
It couldn't have been Avengers, right?
No.
I'm just saying.
What
did he come out with?
He was nominated for Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, he won Best Actor at the SAG Award, whatever the Golden Globes.
Yay!
But the winner of the Best Actor went to Sir Anthony Hopkins for The Father. Other nominees were Riz Ahmed for Sound of Metal, Steve Yeun for Minari, and Gary Oldman for Mank. So a lot of the nominees are the same that we talked about a couple weeks ago for the last award show.
That's right.
Well, because there's not a whole lot that changed.
Yeah, well, I think all this shit was on streaming services. I don't think any of this actually made it to a movie theater. Like, they didn't even try.
Probably.
But I thought it was a shock that Chadwick Boseman didn't win. Usually they do the, it's going to sound insensitive, but the Dead Actors Tour, and if you've passed away, you usually win.
Everything. Just give it to him now.
Just there's so much other shit that went on, they probably forgot.
He can't hold it, therefore you give it to him.
Or the Oscars are just ran by a bunch of white people.
It could be it too.
The Oscars never make sense to me anyway.
See their viewer count went fucking down drastically.
I'm not shocked.
Last year it was 22.2, I think. This year it was 9 point something.
Wait a minute. Time for the true juice.
The true juice. Yeah, it went down to like 9 point something million. So it was down like almost over 50% viewership, which is crazy.
I didn't even know it was on.
I didn't even know either. So
it's because nobody cares.
All I saw was Sir Anthony Hopkins. I don't know if he's a knight. I don't know why I keep calling him Sir.
Sir!
I assume he would be knighted.
Okay.
He's fucking Odin.
Odin.
Hey, we're back on Facebook, too. We probably should have started with that.
Woo!
We're back on Facebook after a week ban due to white trash. The white trash movement has apparently worked.
It won! I won! We won! It won!
We tested a theory, we served our sentence, and now we're allowed to say it whenever we want.
And we won.
He's allowed to say it whenever he wants. Yep. I'm not going to learn that lesson again. So...
Yep. 3 more posts today. I did get a little warning on one, but nothing happened.
What was the one?
The second one I said to Chuck.
Ah, okay. That's fair.
I don't remember even what that was. But
I don't know why. But I do... You might have used the word fucking. I think you used the word fucking in the second one.
Did I don't have my phone.
So I'm wondering if it's the cursing that's triggering it now.
True, because again, caution, this may be offensive to somebody.
Yeah.
The post that I got actually banned for the first time was Facebook jail party, woo, period, fuck whitey. And maybe it was fuck that got me triggered.
I got banned for testing a theory, white trash. And I served a 7-day ban based on what transpired below that.
That's right.
And now we're back on Facebook. We're back on Twitch.
We're back.
The good thing I think about being back on Facebook is it at least alerts you to come over to Twitch to watch us because our viewership did go up on Thursday when we streamed. Well, when I streamed. You don't stream on Facebook anyway, so I don't know why you don't.
I don't know. I don't click the button.
If anything, it at least alerts everybody like, hey, this asshole's live.
I clicked the button to make a tweet it or Twitter it.
That's good. I mean, hey, you're learning, and that goes to the Basement Protocol account.
We do have a viewer in Facebook. It's Eric.
Hey.
Boo, Eric.
It's worth it.
Boo, Eric.
I agree, boo, Eric. And he knows why.
You've got your own beef with Eric, and that's perfectly understandable. But back to the Oscar buzz. I don't even know if it's buzz. Just back to the Oscars. The best picture went to Nomadland.
Uh-oh.
Beating out... actually, I don't know any of these movies.
I don't either.
All right. Good deal.
I was going to say, you're probably having this struggle. We had the same struggle last time we did one of these.
I did. I knew the last two. Judas and the Black Messiah, which was an HBO Max thing in February.
Never heard it.
Didn't watch it, but it was there and it kept reminding me. And then The Trial of the Chicago 7. I did watch that on Netflix. That wasn't bad. Probably wouldn't have been nominated any other year. Frances McDormand won Best Actress for No Man Land. Don't care. Best Supporting Actress went to Yu Young Jung.
English.
For Minari. It's not English. Any of the other ones I could have fucking said.
That's right.
Best Director went to Close Out for Nomadland. Nobody cares about your international feature film. That's where COVID started. Best Supporting Actor went to Daniel Kaluuya from Judas and the Black Messiahs. He was also in Black Panther.
See, you know what happened?
Yep.
They got him confused.
Oh, God.
Whoopsies.
And we're back banned again. Best Animated Feature went to Soul. Disney Pixar's Soul.
See, they got it confused again. This time with an animated series. Actually, did you guys watch Soul?
I did. I enjoyed it.
Was it good? I didn't get around to it.
I thought it was okay. It's free now on Disney Plus.
As previously covered in most things, I don't watch a lot of things outside of movie theaters. I don't watch things in my free time.
I can tell.
Let's put it this way. That month, that was not what I was excited for. I was excited for Wonder Woman 84, and then that turned out to be the better film.
That's fair.
I enjoyed it. Tina Fey's in it. I didn't realize that. She's the voice of one of the souls.
Mm-hmm.
And then Jamie Foxx is the lead.
The lead.
It's good. I thought it was really good.
Cool.
It's Pixar. Pixar really can't do wrong.
No, I'd agree with that.
I can't think of a bad Pixar movie. I never watched that fully through, but
Up was good. Up was depressing. Up was depressing, but it was good.
Oh well, most of them have at least a good 5 to 10 minutes of depression.
Yeah, and again, Up goes straight for the jugular on the depression cord.
Yeah,
like
they open with it, don't they?
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. It's almost like playing The Last of Us. You know, the first.
He doesn't even say anything the entire time.
Right when you get into it, just bam, you're gonna cry today, bitch.
Yeah, I think I've seen the opening of it, and it was definitely a tearjerker.
And when I'm not ready for this, and just turned it off.
That's right.
I don't really care about the balloon part now. It's just gonna get, it's downhill from here. Like, you have a best featured film in that 5 minutes, and you're gonna bring in a stupid dog that goes, "Hi, I'm Doug."
I'm Doug. I'm Doug.
How does the movie get better? I thought, I can't think of a bad Pixar movie, especially in the last few years. Coco, I thought was phenomenal.
Never saw Coco.
Well, you see it anytime John's here. Fucking Moana.
Haven't seen that either.
Moana's good. Moana we danced to.
As previously stated, I don't watch a whole lot of things on my own.
That's fair.
I think they made
and
Cars, right?
They made Cars, but we normally don't do Disney Pixar movies unless it's like, oh, Toy Story's out again. We grew up with that. We're gonna go see that.
Yeah.
Right.
But again, I think that's when I saw... No, I did actually watch Toy Story 4 on my own.
Okay.
Proud of
you
myself.
saw Onward. That was one of the few movies we could see before we all shut down.
No.
You weren't with us for Onward?
No, I think that's when I was in my prison cell of a job.
Oh, and Monsters,
I'm assuming.
Wall-E.
I don't think I was there.
I thought you were there because Jess went with me.
I heard Brave wasn't the greatest.
I don't like Scottish people, so...
Isn't Onward the one with the half-dad and the... Yeah, no, I don't...
You weren't there?
No.
Oh. Well, you went to, The Hunt with us.
Yeah.
Where we laughed the whole time.
Which that was a fantastic movie.
Fantastic. That is the
Not
best
Pixar
Pixar movie I've ever seen. But the Oscars were Sunday night.
Yeah.
That's going to do it in for us. I think that's really all that matters. There wasn't shit that came out. But think of it that way. There wasn't shit that came out this year, and DC couldn't get any of their shit into
Amazing.
a category.
So I got something.
Yeah.
For Oscars, or are we going to
Am I hitting the button?
You have an opening theme now.
Am I hitting the button?
Electronic Arts and Respawn win the video game industry's first ever Oscar.
Now I'm torn. What news is that?
That was slick, you son of a bitch. Because the two companies almost got you fucking...
He almost got
the button.
He almost got muted. Like it was close.
Muted.
It was like
That's right.
What did they win the Oscar for?
Visual
effects?
Jerking people off.
The video game industry is celebrating its first ever win at the Academy Awards thanks to Electronic Arts and Respawn game. The two companies co-produced Colette, the winner of the documentary short subject Oscar at last night's ceremony.
I don't even know what that is.
I don't even know what it is either, but apparently it came free with the VR shooter Medal of Honor above and beyond.
Okay.
I don't even know what that is.
So, it's got to be somewhat depressing.
Unless they're actually acknowledging that, like, hey, some of these cinematics from video games are actually like, holy shit, there's a lot of effort put into it.
It says it's a
They
film.
have
It's a
argued
short
that kind of
film
stuff
that came
before.
with it, so...
They've argued that kind of stuff before about the cinematography in video games, like
Right.
the amount of visual effects and shit that go into it. Like, it's above movie quality in a lot of games.
Are, yeah.
I mean,
The Spider-Man games. If you took out the gameplay, it probably... Ratchet and Clank, they literally took out the gameplay and made it a movie. Sony released it as a movie.
mm-hmm.
Because if you tried to fucking play that game on Twitch, they flagged you because of the cutscenes.
Because of the cutscenes.
Oh, you're watching the movie. No, it was a fucking game first.
Yeah.
Right.
But that's interesting. EA Arts or...
EA and Respawn.
It sucks that EA is getting credit for
Clout for something.
No, it is getting kind of ridiculous at this point, but whatever. So, Medal of Honor. I don't know. I've heard of the VR game. I didn't know it actually came with a short film. So
I didn't even know they had it. I thought Medal of Honor stopped being made.
what was a VR thing?
I feel like we just accidentally slipped into gaming news, so
I'm gonna kick it over there. Yeah.
I'm just gonna hit the button.
Give it.
That escalated.
Super Mario Party Online finally finally added more online modes.
More online modes.
Well, I think it's bullshit that they waited. They didn't have any online modes, I thought. They waited until the pandemic was over. Hey, that's Nintendo with their stupid ass, you gotta play Animal Crossing mentality of 2020. When Super Mario Party could have automatically went online and people would probably played that. They probably would have lost sales in Animal Crossing because fuck Animal Crossing.
They don't want to compete with themselves. They want to make sure that they release things independently from other things. Yes.
That's right.
I said what I said.
So you can play either Mario Party, Partner Party, or mini games. You can basically play with a friend match where you can play with friends, and the private game where you can play with anyone else using passwords.
It's still stuck to 4 people?
Well, it sounds like you need to know the people first off. It's the first fucking
well, yeah.
problem.
Well, that makes sense. Why?
You wouldn't want to play with randos anyway.
Yeah, you want to lose your real friendships.
Combinations to the system which your internet follows. Up to 1 player per system. You can play with between 2 to 4 players.
I can't
up
split
to 2
screen.
players per system where you can play between 3 and 4 players.
That's kind of dumb though. So you couldn't do like you and Gibby couldn't be here, and me and
A fourth friend.
random bystander couldn't.
Nick, I think Nick's a person still.
Well, no. So
Yeah.
you basically your options are is 1 player per system, or you can do 2 people per system.
Oh, so
Oh,
you can still do
okay. So we couldn't do you and Gibby here and me all alone in the dark.
Correct. So
Playing.
it's either 2 and 2
I
or 1,
ha-
1, 1, 1.
I have to pick up a drifter
Yeah.
to play with.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. You have to start luring some of those kids on your street in. Like, hey, you want to play Mario Party?
Yep.
And they're like, whoa, he's got a van now. Stay away from him.
So
That's interesting. I think it's beat that they waited until the end of the pandemic to do that shit, because I would have actually played Mario Party had it been available when we were in quarantine.
I probably would have turned my Switch back on.
Yeah.
and then there's apparently 10 mini games they won't let you play for some reason. I don't know why.
Won't let you play, or they're only
The
available
following
for...
10 mini games are not available when playing over the internet. Strike it rich.
Oh.
Time to shine. Take a stab.
It's probably shit you gotta do with the Joy-Con.
Swingers. Rhythm and Bruise. Pep Rally.
I don't know these games well
Whip
enough.
down.
Either that or maybe
Filler on the hoof.
I don't know.
Clearing the table. That's hard.
Yep. Keep saying well.
And on.
Yeah, keep saying them like we know what they are.
I don't know, me.
No, but you did a good job.
I just assume it's stuff you probably have to do in coordination.
And he says,
Or like maybe it's a you gotta hit the button at the same time type bullshit.
That's what I was almost gonna say, like a lag issue where they just wouldn't be able to coordinate it between the
I
two.
wonder if it's maybe the battle games or something. Maybe I have no idea.
Could also be team ups.
Yeah, like the battle ones.
Well, team ups.
Who the hell knows?
Like certain team ups that need coordination for you to be like next to each
Quick.
other.
Oh,
Pow,
yeah.
Pow, yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't,
If
I don't
you're
know.
on if you're at your house going like this, and I'm here going, the fuck am I supposed to do? it wouldn't work very well.
Yeah, but to be fair, you get that when you're in the same room anyway.
Oh yeah,
Because then you get the yell. That's part of the hating of front. Like you're sitting there, power rowing.
I got the thing for the whole side, and we're just doing circles.
Yeah.
And
Row, you
apparently
fucking
data
chump.
won't be saved, so you're fucked if something happens.
Makes sense. You don't save the middle of a match of Apex.
Yeah, we do all the time.
It kind of does. If you lag out, it seems to save your place. Like I don't know what weird sorcery happens, but you could lag out and still reconnect back into the same game.
That's just EA acknowledging their shortcoming.
That's right.
We lagged you out. We'll bring you back in.
Yep.
Your Wi-Fi cut out? Fuck you.
I mean, granted, you might not still be alive because your character could still die,
That's
Yeah.
right.
but
Well, that just-
Apex Legends Season 9. They're going to be adding an arena.
new game mode.
did they just come out with a new character?
And
They-
a new character, Valkyrie, is supposed to be coming out as well.
I know nothing about her. It, him, her.
I think I logged on, bought the new Season 8 character, Kano. I'm going to call him Kano. And then
I haven't played since.
I didn't play. I just downloaded it.
I
Like,
think I'm only like,
we have a game-a-thon coming up. If somebody puts this in there, they're going to want the character.
I think I'm maybe level 50 in the season pass.
I'm level 2 for, like, Season 4.
I haven't really played it all this season.
I've still been playing. Ant right now is missing me. I'm sure he's playing.
I mean, I was playing
He
the
messaged
beginning
me.
half because it was King's Canyon, then it switched over to this new fucking map. I hate that.
It switches between the two. There's rotation.
You're
Well,
talking about
I
the
was
one where you
playing
jump to your
ranks.
death?
Yeah.
I hate
I
that
was
one.
playing ranked.
That also switched too. I think ranked, because the midway point they switch.
Yeah, the first half I was playing King's Canyon the entire time.
Oh, and then it switched. I got you. I
Now it
followed.
switched to the map that I can't stand.
Maybe just don't play ranked.
So, yeah, well, every time I log in, it's always that fucking map. So it's like, well, I don't feel like waiting for it to rotate. So
Or
I
just
go
learn the new
somewhere else.
map.
I hate the
I
map.
have a feeling that map's not going away.
Well,
I think
In theory, we should be getting World's Edge back. It'll probably be World's Edge and
most likely it should be King's
King's
Canyon,
Canyon,
because
'cause
those
they
should be the last two that were touched. But
Yeah.
it would seem kind of fucked up. You got rid of the newest map that quickly. 'Cause I
Yeah.
think it's only been in for one season.
but you'd feel like they'd keep those two and then they'd tweak Olympus
Problem
now.
is, they didn't tweak that map this season.
Eh,
No,
no.
normally the midpoint is when they tweak it, but they didn't tweak it. They didn't tweak any of the maps. No,
They tweaked King's Canyon.
They put the caustic thing in there.
They put the caustic thing in there, and then you got the fuses crash site thing
Yeah.
over there.
Yeah.
So in theory, King's Canyon should stay. We should get World's Edge back, and Olympus should be taken out.
It should.
in theory.
It doesn't. To me, it doesn't make sense because it's
Or-
only been one season. But whatever.
Or they run all three.
Or that. Yeah.
Dace will never play again. Doesn't matter.
Jason never played.
No.
But anyway.
Every time I logged on, I was stuck with people I didn't want to play with.
Oh, dude.
Berezzo. We're talking about you, Berezzo.
No, there was at least I would get stuck in like the aftermath pool.
The matchmaking shit, if you play with randos, has been fucking god awful. You barely get a full team. If you play trios, you're most likely a duo or some singles. You try to play duos, you're just a single.
Yeah.
Like, it is not matchmaking you for shit.
Woohoo!
So that's part of the reason why we just kept squatting up.
Hey, well, I mean, most of the reason I went on Apex was just to talk.
The bullshit.
To hang out and talk and bullshit. I don't want to get on the thing and be like in a random group and then just sit there silent, because then I get bored.
I mean, that's fair.
It's the only reason I'm back on Minecraft is 3 of you on there that I can just talk to.
I can personally let you know when it's just Ant and I playing, you can jump on.
Alright, Ant would probably not play with me.
No, you're probably fine. You run in and shoot. That's all he needs.
That's right. He needs distraction.
He doesn't like playing with Eric because Eric just runs in but doesn't shoot. He doesn't
Eric
like
runs. No, Eric doesn't even fucking run in. Eric goes, "Oh, gunfire over there."
And he doesn't like playing with Aaron because Aaron just shoots but is way back here and can't do anything helpful.
Aaron's a sniper. You have to play weird with him.
See, and that was like I just want to talk. I don't want to. I don't have to be the doer. You're telling me if I got paired up with those two, I am the doer of the group, and I don't want to be the doer. I'd rather be I'm a doer, but I'm the third doer, and it doesn't really matter what the third doer does.
That's right.
Like, occasionally he gets like, oh, thank God you were there. Okay, that's fine. That's what I need.
That's right. Anyway, so they're adding a team deathmatch mode, which is, they're saying it's inspired by auto chess, which I don't understand. To me, it looks way more... Yeah. To me, it looks way more like, me and Aaron were talking about last night. On the stream, if you were watching...
I wasn't. I went to bed.
I was in it.
He said CSGO, I said more like Valkyrie.
Don't play either.
But, you know, they're pretty much the same game.
Yeah, but from what I understand, so correct me if I'm wrong, it's a 3v3 last man standing type battle, and you go through, like, 6 rounds or something?
Did you say lesbian?
And then you get to buy things. So
yeah.
You get money, you get for every kill assist you get money per turn.
Boring.
Yeah, but it's just...
CSGO, and I said, to me, what it's going to do is that's going to be the new CSGO in esports, basically. Because they're basically going after Valkyrie and CSGO.
How many people did you have in CSGO, though?
Oh, it was 5 versus 5.
See, that's what, like, 3 just seems like
Valkyrie, I think, was 4v4.
3 just seems too little.
I agree with that, but they can always add them more in later.
Do you think that they will?
Starting thing. I think so, yeah. I think it's probably going to go up to
I might come back if there's a team of 5.
See, that could be fun.
I would come back for a team of 5.
The only difference is CSGO and Valkyrie, it's 25 rounds.
I'm not coming back for a team of 5. I'm not playing... What? No.
And it usually takes...
Oh, so, hey, I'm just going to throw away my whole night to do 25 rounds of bullshit.
Well, no, that's just one game. And it usually lasts about an hour and a half.
It still seems too long. We do this for an hour and it's too long.
I don't know. I mean, the normal Apex match, that's 15 to 20 minutes if you win.
No. I don't know how this one will play out, because at least CSGO, it's way more strategy. There's hostages, etc. So there's a lot more time involved, and usually they'll go like the distance basically for a round. So that's what I'm saying. It's like an hour and a half.
It sounds right now it's just going straight up deathmatch. There's no objective, just kill the other people.
Correct. That's what it kind of seems like. But you kind of still need to not die and not get money, because then you're just gonna feed. I'm sure there's still gonna be eco rounds, etc.
I mean,
who knows? Like I said,
we'll see how they do it.
Yeah, I'm interested, but it's going to be interesting to see how it goes. Like I said, to me, it seems like they're shooting after basically CSGO, Valorant, and this to me is going to be their competitive scene basically. And then Aaron goes, "No, they're going to have the deathmatch." I'm like, "Yeah, I think the deathmatch thing's basically done with, because there's no real true competitive esport leagues. They keep trying to make Battle Royale into an esport thing, but it's not really working."
How would you?
It's just I know it's there's so much randomness to it, but that's like everything they've done in this game is to try and eliminate a lot of the randomness.
Well, I know what you do. You should play with no items.
Well, that's basically what they're doing. That's literally basically what it is.
You just go in there with your fucking fists.
Yeah.
Well, no, you start the first round out. You start out with just pistols. And then you have to get kills in order to get more money, in order to get better guns for the next round.
I feel like that just snowballs quickly, though. Like, you get behind, there's no coming back then.
What's what I'm saying? You have eco rounds and stuff like that. Like if you're getting stomped, then you go an eco round where everyone buys nothing.
No, just
literally
play with no items.
Sacrifice
That's how
the
the
rounds,
game's meant to be played.
and you always get base salary basically for each one.
Also,
so that way you can get back. It's
make a mega levels where it's just King Canyon turns into King's Plains.
It's a super flat. Yeah,
It's
super
just
flat.
Flat.
yeah. But like I said,
Can't hide. Just fucking throw your fists.
Yeah, and then and what's called they switch sides. So there's the terrorists and then the operatives or whatever.
Yeah.
So then when it switches, it resets everyone's economy.
I apologize for trying to stamp over your real explanation.
I know, but that's what it is. But like
No,
I said, I don't know how,
I liked it.
yeah, I don't know how close it's going to be to that, but that's what it, to me it sounded more like that. They're saying like battle chess, which makes no fucking sense to me.
Yeah, I
Battle
hate chess.
Yeah, so I don't know if any of you guys have played any of the auto battle chess out there. Yeah.
Who are you
Yeah.
talking to?
Do you see what I stream on Thursdays? I'm currently in the X-Men
Yeah.
Legends campaign for GameCube.
So yeah, so the battle chess thing is a completely different genre almost. So it's like I'm a little confused as to why, but the game developers are the ones saying that that's what's inspired them, which is I just don't. It's not even remote. Like if you watch a battle chess game and you watch this, it's not even remotely close. Whatever, it inspired them. What can I say? Fucking weirdos. Apple iOS TV OS. I don't know
You
what
made
the
the
fuck
producer
that
leave.
is. Yeah. It's now
Apple TV.
Yeah, it's updated. 14.5 includes the PS5, DualSense, and Xbox Series X controller support. So I believe that is for their gaming platform. That they're
For
building to
the
that.
new systems that when do those get released?
The
next
PS5
year.
games are coming out quicker than the fucking systems.
Yeah, exactly. The games are coming out.
Oh, I know.
The games are out, but not
I
the
know.
systems.
PlayStation's well aware that I know it too, because I tweet them back every time, like, why are you releasing games for a system that doesn't exist?
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of games that are releasing, or do you still have more on that Apple story that nobody cares about?
That's all I was gonna say because I knew you guys were gonna be interested. But
No.
it's for their. They have like an Apple store, like it's But, yeah.
Hold
So it's their Stavia.
What
Yeah, basically, yeah.
was it? You,
I can't
Dace,
believe people pay for it. Whatever.
or
Randy is an Apple fanatic.
Yeah, I know. We get into well, I get it. Once you get into that ecosystem, you can't get out. But
It's easy
just-
to get out.
it's so
Save
fun.
money.
Yeah, that's
Let's-
true. It's true. Stop spending a fortune.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's basically what that is.
The news that I had was Resident Evil 8 apparently has a release date of May 7th. I don't remember this being fucking announced. I know they've been doing a lot of demos. I know they've been opening up like some of the, I thought was alpha, apparently it was beta, for the PS5 users. But the game is dropping in less than 2 weeks.
Woohoo!
And I didn't even see a formal announcement. Like, we do this show.
Yeah.
we have a gaming news segment.
Yeah, I have not seen this on IGN. I have not seen a date anywhere.
I didn't know it was coming out, so
Well,
I've seen
Wait.
stories about it, but they
Wait.
never actually said a release date.
Way to do your
Right?
research.
Yeah.
I've been on IGN. I've been looking at the gaming news. Never once was there a release date, and all of a sudden, boom! It's coming
It was
out May
It
7th.
was supposed to release, I think, last year, but it kept getting pushed back because of COVID.
Well, I thought it got pushed back because of the PS5 release.
Oh, I thought it was, well, who the fuck knows? Well, I think it was COVID, PS5.
Yeah.
PS5 got pushed back as well.
But it's surprising to me, and I don't know when they made the announcement. And this could have been something I missed months ago that just kind of came out under the radar. But I was watching someone on Facebook talk about it and went, wait, that fucking thing's coming out next Friday?
Honestly, I saw the first article today.
About it coming out on the
About it
7th?
coming out, yeah. I didn't put it in here because I kind of figured you were going to.
Well, it caught me off guard because that's something I would have pre-ordered. I didn't think about pre-ordering it because I thought they were going to at least kick that can down the road to try to make it a PS5 thing.
PS5 exclusive.
Yeah, but it really looks like the only PS5 fucking exclusive at this point is going to be the new God of War, and we don't know when the fuck that's coming out.
Well, the Ratchet and Clank thing, well,
That's
another story.
PS5
Yeah.
exclusive, but that they always do that bullshit with Ratchet and Clank, and then make a movie.
That's right. And
But-
then they ban you from
This-
playing it on Twitch.
Yeah, but this date fucking snuck up. Like, I'm getting Pokemon Snap Friday. You might have a story about that. And then
No.
now I get next
Fuck.
Friday.
Fuck Pokemon.
Next Friday's fucking Resident Evil. So,
You got a lot of games to play on stream.
yeah, other people. Yeah, I would actually play both of them on stream.
You're gonna get Resident Evil?
I have 7.
Yeah, I know, but aren't you gonna wait for the PS5 to get released? Or are you gonna really buy it for the PS4?
Why not?
When
I don't know how
the
soon-
PS5, I'm going to get the one with the disc
Oh, okay.
thing. Because I'm not I'm not getting. I don't want to go digital. It's not my nature.
That's fair.
And that's why I still keep buying games because all this shit is on PS5. The show, fucking.
I think a lot of them, when you get this, well, I don't know if you still can, but I know originally they allow you to get it on the PS4 and immediately transfer it over.
Have to. Considering the supply and demand on this fucking thing, if you came up to me and said, I can't get Miles Morales for the PS5 because you had stocking issues, I'd lose my shit.
Yeah. Because I know originally when it came out, I think you had like first 3 months or something. Basically, if you bought it for the PS4,
well, the
you
Madden
transfer
games.
it over.
What they did with
Madden did the same thing. There's a bunch of them that did it.
What they did with Madden is when you bought it for PS4, it said that if you got a PS5 by the end of March, you could automatically download a free version, a copy of it. That was before they just didn't release the fucking system, and now it's pushed back indefinitely until the next Madden comes out, I think, is what they're opening it up to.
I would assume so. That makes sense. Especially Madden, because it comes out every fucking year anyway. Because the system ain't going to come out until the next one
my curiosity then is when Madden comes out in August, and the PS5 still isn't released yet.
I assume it's a Christmas 2021 thing, if we're lucky.
Then
I was actually looking, because I was thinking of trying to buy one now, but yeah, I can't believe the stock is still so fucking screwed up.
Then at that point, will they offer the same olive branch from then on?
They should. I want Miles Morales on PS5. Like, you offered that.
Yeah.
You're not going to keep updating that game. I want to play it on PS5. That's your fault that your supply chain couldn't keep up with it.
And still can't, like, now, something's fucky at this point. Like, we're like 3 months removed from a drop.
It's the same thing with friggin' the Xbox. Xbox is the same way, because I was looking at the Xboxes. You can't get any of them.
No good games, though.
They don't have any exclusives yet, I don't think. They're running the same issue fucking PlayStation has. Like, all their exclusives got pushed back, because normally Halo would have came out with it. Halo Infinity.
That's what I'm saying. Some fucky's going on. But I did see a funny little meme. Actually, my buddy Travis sent me a funny little meme.
Fantastic.
It's in Avengers Endgame, Korg is seen playing the PS4 when they're at Thor's house.
Yeah.
When, sad Thor's there. He's shown playing a PS4, even though it's 2025, because the PS5 still hasn't been released yet. It's
accurate.
So accurate.
It's still out of stock, but I'm just going to go with hasn't been released yet.
Hasn't been released yet. That's perfectly accurate.
So we still got a couple years to go before we'll have a PS5. Maybe by then PS6 will be in the works.
Jesus Christ.
Woohoo!
That's awful.
Yeah, it is.
But I was just shocked that Resident Evil 8 happened to throw a release date out there this soon. Yeah. I don't know if there was like a... Also, I don't know if there's a significance to May 7th.
At this point in that franchise, like for all I know, that could be Outbreak Day in the first Resident Evil.
But
well, this one isn't it supposed to pull back to 4? Like I think you're going back to that village.
I haven't followed the story.
Because 7 had nothing to do with the franchise.
That's a Ryan Reeves question. If we can get him to guest.
Mrs. Reeves. Where's Mrs. Reeves at?
Mr.
7. Oh man, I used the wrong pronoun.
7 was just its own thing. It also scared the shit out of me live on the stream. People thought it was hilarious.
God, that's huge.
I just think it's crazy that it flew under the radar.
You can press the Alt key and use this wheel backwards to zoom out.
I know how to zoom out.
I'm just saying.
Tell the producer how to do things. But I did not see anything about this coming out, and then all of a sudden I saw someone saying, I gotta buy Pokemon Snap and then Resident Evil the week after. It's
brutal.
Either poor marketing or I just wasn't paying attention. I feel like I would have paid attention. Nothing's fucking coming out for any of the systems.
As bad as Gibby is at gaming news, I feel like if there was something out, he would have
it's
said something.
That's one of the games I actually know about. So
and I feel like it would have...
One of the few.
There's not many games coming out.
Like Pokemon Snap's coming out, but I'm not talking about Pokemon because there was a whale here that fucked over Pokemon.
I'm excited for that. I don't know why I'm excited to take pictures of things. I don't take pictures in real life.
From what I remember from the 64 version, it got old. I mean, I'm sure this has more stuff, hopefully, but the 64 version got old quick in 20 minutes.
I don't doubt that at all.
You went through, you took the snaps, and you're like, okay, and.
Yeah. I had that problem in Animal Crossing. When they started charging me for things in real time, it's like, what?
Yeah.
No. I'm good. Go back to Minecraft if I'm going to bother with this bullshit.
Yep.
Cool.
But I'm gonna get it. I think it's. I don't say no to anything. I don't know why I'm even trying to justify it.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
What else you got?
The Helm. Somebody. Valheim, whatever.
Boom.
Some Harry Potter fan built Hogwarts. Not
cool.
like the whole thing. He built the Quidditch.
The
Quidditch stadium.
That's easy.
I saw.
It's a bunch of poles.
They built he built the hat thing.
Sorting hat. Oh, the Grand Hall.
The Grand Hall with the hat there. Hat looked kind of weird, but whatever. And he had a couple like classrooms, a bunch of little shit. Didn't actually build the whole. I mean, I don't think you can build the whole castle because of how the building works. I think you can build high enough, but I looked at a couple pictures. Actually, kind of neat. I won't lie. Somebody has no life though, but whatever.
Did you just take pictures of the stories?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
It's amazing journalism.
It is amazing goddamn journalism.
I've seen him swipe through his phone like it's Tinder, and it's like, oh, he literally just took pictures of his desktop as he was reading stories.
That's right. Titanfall 2. Players got a 750% rise on the player base on Steam after Apex Legend tie-in and a steep discount.
Wait, are they still
Coincidence?
updating Titanfall 2, or something in Apex triggered people to go back to play Titanfall 2?
They tied it in. That's the whole next season 9's tying in to Titan. It's supposed to be really tying into Titanfall 2.
Okay. Well, yeah, Kano had the robot from fucking Titanfall, didn't he? I think I saw the trailer for Kano's debut. I don't know what his name is.
Crypto.
Whatever. No, it's not Crypto. Crypto's the Asian.
Fuse?
Fuse.
Is that Kano?
Yeah.
The Australian?
Yes.
So, so apparently 750%, which I assume probably only 10 people, so 750 is only like, oh, you put an extra 30 people in there, but whatever.
To the moon!
To the moon! But that one only reminded me because, Aaron bought it. And he keeps trying to make us buy it. Yeah.
Can you play Titanfall together?
You can play online, but I would never play it online.
Did he buy-
It's basically like Call of Duty, but with fucking mechs.
Did he buy the first Titanfall or Titanfall 2?
I thought he bought the second one.
I told him I have Titanfall 2.
The first one's
I got it in the Days crate back in like...
The first one's on
2015.
an Xbox.
Yeah, it was like $5 at Five Below.
Yeah.
I might have Titanfall 2.
Damn.
That's definitely something I would have went, fuck it, get stocking stuffers for everybody.
Yeah.
Sony State of Play is going to be April 29th, which is...
That's going to be on
Yes,
Thursday. I mean, we'll have information for you on next Tuesday.
This Thursday?
Yeah.
Huh. The draft is... NFL draft
So
is
they're
Thursday,
basically
too.
starting out
With Madden news.
with Insomniac's Ratchet and Clank, which isn't really too
My
shocking.
day!
It's gonna have it says it's gonna have a 15-minute of new gameplay.
Of a touch point of where they are with the PS5.
And it says that it's going to be arriving on June 11th if the system's out.
Did they say if the system's out, or is that something you threw in?
I just threw that in.
They need to start getting real with it, though.
They just start acknowledging their shortcomings. Like,
Yeah.
if you're lucky.
If you're lucky. And that's pretty much all that they really announced so far with that. Well, I guess we'll see what else shows up. I don't really know what else they would even show in their State of Play.
They could show God of War footage if they have it.
But I think that they would announce. Well, maybe they're just keeping it secret. Yeah, I have no idea.
All they teased at least their last State of Play or whatever the hell it was the logo. They may have updates from the previous one.
They
everything
updated
came
the
out.
logo.
They might have. Like, I gotta play that game. Maybe I'll do that for a playthrough in
Yeah.
May.
Well, the one that we were trying to play at the Game-a-thon is updated.
That's the one.
Yeah.
But maybe I'll do that on like a Sunday. So I'll do my Thursday retro streams and then Sunday. Because I gotta continue X-Men Legends because that game's a lot longer than I remember.
That's right.
Not getting another Miles Morales situation where I'm playing to like 3 a.m.
Alright, so that's basically all my gaming news. I have other random pieces of news.
I've got facts.
So Roku is warning customers that YouTube TV might be disappearing.
Good. It
So
sucks.
if you have Roku, it's a problem.
Nobody has Roku except for you.
Yeah, exactly. Probably me. I have 3 of them.
You didn't even know you had YouTube TV.
So, well, it could affect other people. Roku's just the first one to come out with it. Roku is also suing Google.
Good.
Because Google's the one that owns YouTube.
Good.
Apparently, they're making it to where in order to stream YouTube, you need to have a specific chipset and specific specs for the device. If you don't have those specs, they will not allow you to use YouTube on there anymore. And basically Roku's argument in court is going to be that basically it only meets the Chromecast. I guess it's a stick or something. I don't know. So Chromecast obviously is the Google's version of...
Okay, so then what the hell's Peacock's excuse? Peacock's only on fucking Xfinity, but like if we're gonna go down that road, I'll start yelling at Comcast right now. What?
Yeah, I'm just saying, but that's basically what
Peacock's not on the Fire Stick, and that's just them being a dick.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say that's
and they know they're being a dick. Because it's on the Roku, it's on the PS5 or PS4.
No, I was gonna say I can get on the Roku.
Yeah, but it's not on the largest fucking provider of streaming.
Who's that?
Amazon.
They're the large provider of streaming.
Fire Sticks are the largest fucking thing. There's 7 of them in this house.
Dace alone.
Dace alone owes 7 shares in Amazon Fire Stick.
Every time Dace goes to GameStop, actually, he buys another Fire Stick.
Yeah.
That's right. We need another Fire Stick, man.
Whoa! When did that happen? Unless you're talking that Peacock has to be fucking jailbroke.
I was going to say he probably jailbroke his.
Because those Fire Sticks, the first fucking update that comes out after you jailbreak it, it's fucked. It's fucked.
That's why you buy one every time you go to GameStop.
Yeah, I gave the one that was fucked in the office to somebody else. Like, oh, here you go, you have to start using this one.
That's right. Yeah, you know. Granted, Fire Sticks aren't that expensive, right?
They're like $25.
No, that's what I'm saying. Every time he goes in, he just buys one.
So they finally agreed to let Peacock on the Fire Stick? Or maybe it's just like a Midwest thing.
Alright, Google it.
I'm still not giving Peacock my money.
That's right. Fuck them.
Oh, well, look at that.
Other news. Game of Thrones prequel, House of the Dragon, is now in production.
Oh, okay. After WrestleMania.
You've clicked this link before.
That's right.
Have I?
It's a purple link. Or is that just
blue.
the color on your thing? Oh, that is just the color on the thing. Huh.
Interesting. Anyway, Game of Thrones.
Who
Prequel.
cares?
House of Dragons now in
I want a who cares button.
production or whatever.
I need to get you sound clips.
It's needed.
Who cares?
I do.
Isn't it about the dragon people?
I think it's like 200. Yeah, I think it's gonna be I assume it's the Mad King. I think it's like 200 some years prior, and they're showing dragons in a lot of the what's called. So I assume dragons are still a thing.
I feel like that's still jailbreaking. Like if you can't get it through the Amazon store, and you have to go to a website to get it to download it, how does it get updated? Like if Peacock releases an update, do I have to go back to that fucking website every time?
Well, the app probably already somewhat backwater installed it. Probably have to click on it, and will probably force you into the website to install.
Oh, they're not getting my money. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
WWE.
Who cares?
The Miz
Maybe
I did see the story.
wants to play Johnny Cage in Mortal Kombat movie sequel.
I say give it to him. He's a douche.
I didn't even know they're coming out with a sequel.
Oh, well, they teased it at the end of it.
I was
Haven't
a little
seen it.
shocked on that one.
I mean, granted, I figured they'd leave it open.
The only
because-
tease they did is the one character says, I gotta go to Hollywood, and he walks by a poster that says some kind of bullshit movie title with Johnny Cage. It's not a big tease.
I mean, no, but still, spoilers.
I mean, if that's what you're holding on to through the whole movie,
Johnny
you're
Cage?
gonna hate the movie.
Yeah.
I get that's almost spoilers. All right.
But I
Stop
also
it.
understand.
I can't mute you in real life.
I know, but I also understand why Johnny Cage wasn't in it. Johnny Cage, what you not say, is usually like the comic relief, in a way, like the smartass.
That's what he was
Sorta,
in
yeah.
the originals.
It was Kano. If you had both of them in this movie, it would have been too much.
Kano.
I mean, Kano did that in the second one.
You didn't have Johnny Cage in the
Yeah,
second
Johnny
one.
In the Rangers. I know. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
That's only because.
Like, if you had both of them doing, like, our group of friends, on
Yeah.
a big screen, trying to asshole out each other,
I could do it.
it would have been annoying.
I don't know. I think you and I do fine.
Be
Yeah.
interesting.
Which, are you talking to me, right? You weren't talking to him, right?
And him, he's not the comic relief.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
What?
But I totally, like, there was a lot of dialogue that Kano had. I'm like, that could have went to either character, and I thought it was cool they went with Kano instead.
Mm-hmm.
Kano is by far my favorite character in that entire movie.
But back to the cat. I do agree. I think the Miz could be Johnny Cage.
Yeah.
Could be.
I could say, especially since you're not, like, this movie did not go for A-listers. Maybe, like, on the Asian market they went for A-listers, but they did not go for A-listers
Nobody will ever know.
everybody else.
Yeah.
I've never seen that guy Jackson in anything. I've never seen the guy or the woman that plays Sonya Blade in anything. The guy Kano came out of nowhere. I don't know where the fuck he's from. Like, I don't know any. The voice of
I didn't watch it, so I don't know yet.
there's a voice
Same.
of Cabal is in this.
Is Raiden in it?
He's in it, but Cabal's in it. The voice, like, this is the only thing he's ever fucking done.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like they are low budget. Like, how do you not make a sequel?
I almost feel
If
like
you
that
made
was
$10
like,
at the movie theater this past weekend, you're over budget.
I almost feel like that was like the original Mortal Kombat.
Well, the original Mortal Kombat had a lot of key players in it. I mean, you had fucking the guy from Highlander.
At the time, yeah,
Yeah.
they were pretty big. They weren't, well, I wouldn't say they were A-list at the time, though.
No.
They were big enough, though.
They weren't
They were
nobodies.
names, yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody in this, except for the Asian actors, were nobodies. You had the guy that was in The Dark Knight. I think it was Lau in that. And you also, the guy who plays Scorpion, again, they're just, like, they're usually bad guys. I don't know why.
That's right.
It's very typecasted. It's a good movie.
Yeah.
It's not gonna fucking win Best Picture of the Year
Yes,
by
well,
writing standards,
it could.
but it's what you want from a Mortal Kombat movie.
COVID could wipe out the rest of the movies. Might be the only one out there.
No, I feel like Black Widow's coming out no matter what.
We keep saying that.
Hopefully.
Well,
it's
they
just
said
like the
Disney
PS5.
Huh?
Just like the PS5.
Well, that's another thing.
Exactly.
I don't know if you had that in your stories. Did anyone see the Shang-Chi trailer?
No.
No.
It's okay.
Okay.
I don't know anything about the character. So this is going to be like a Guardians of the Galaxy situation for me. I'm going to walk in with no knowledge of what's going on.
I like it.
And probably like it.
Yeah, and it's exploring the Mandarin that got fucked up in the Iron Man franchise, and the Ten Ring organization that kidnapped Iron Man in the original Iron Man movie.
Is
Mm-hmm.
the Ten Rings also in the guy with the fist?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, I think they used the hand.
The hand.
But Iron Fist does usually cross paths with the Ten Rings. So maybe Danny Rand shows up in it. Recast
Maybe,
it,
he could.
hopefully.
Yeah. Who knows? We'll see.
But
Cool.
that's a spoiler, dude.
Spoiler.
Nah.
Anyway,
I can't kick him off the stream.
HBO Max somehow got a deal with the NHL, so they're gonna be streaming live sports next year or next season.
So is that going to rip it off of everything? Oh, okay, first of all, it's hockey. Not a big loss.
Well, it's
But-
interesting because if
Agreed.
that comes down to one, if it does well, are other sport franchises like NFL or MLB.
MLB does it. MLB owns the rights to
I'm
like...
a little shocked here that the NHL, like especially in this region with Comcast owning the Flyers.
Well, yeah, MLB, they own the fucking Phillies, too. They're on Comcast Sportsnet. If you
So-
don't have their package, you don't get to see the Phillies.
I'm curious if HBO is going to get them. Because if
Well-
they do, it'd be interesting.
That's true.
So you can
They-
kind of
they
start
seem to
getting
have
out of this damn lock that we're stuck in with Comcast.
They have like a... See, like, Universal has a deal with Disney because they both own shares in Hulu. Because, like, you can get Disney Plus on an Xfinity box.
Yeah, well, that's because they're partnered, but Comcast is selling all their shares in 3 years.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I'm
Well,
sure
it's
Disney Plus
eventually-
will go away after that. Like, you're okay, you can't get it on our Xfinity box anymore.
I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, maybe. It depends how big Disney is at that point, I guess.
Huge.
The problem is for Comcast,
huge.
like Disney owns like 50% of all the live TV. It feels like. So I don't know how much they can really piss off Disney. The fucking mouse owns the world. It feels like. So I don't know if they can really say fuck you, and then Disney be like, well, fuck you. We'll just move all our TV to Hulu and say fuck. You won't get any of our.
Yeah, you would lose a lot of the Fox networks, not sports and news, but the other subsidiaries like Freeform, all that bullshit. Plus
they
the
own, like,
ABCs,
I mean, there's so
Stars,
many. Yeah, I
all
was gonna
that
say
stuff.
they own so much. It's mind blowing.
And then if HBO or Warner Brothers plays the same fucking thing, you lose TNT, you lose TBS, you lose HBO.
Yeah, well, once one goes, then do they
Yeah.
all start dominoing out, and they all start going into their own streaming? So in order to watch their TV live, you have to go through their streaming services.
TV is dead as we know it.
It could be, and then basically our kids are gonna be like, wouldn't it be great if there was just one provider?
Yeah, because now you're gonna end up spending $100 to have all of the channels.
Yeah, it basically.
Or all of the things.
Well, it depends because you can then at that point, this is almost like what all the people back in the day said. I just want to pick and choose what I want. You can sort of pick and choose at that point, but the problem is if you have a lot of things that you watch on multiple streaming services, you get fucked.
The pick and choosing thing can get expensive.
It can.
$15 for Showtime, or
But-
$15 for HBO. Or,
But with streaming, if like you just wanted to watch like Big Brother, you only needed to sub to it for
The season.
10 weeks or whatever. I don't know how fucking long these things are. I'm throwing out numbers there because I don't really know. But,
Yeah,
like,
but
you can literally just sub into it for that particular time frame.
Yeah.
So in theory, it could be cheaper. It's a lot more work, but it's an interesting concept. But that's sort of like, to me, that is sports has always been that one thing that live TV for some reason has always had a stranglehold over.
Unless you're in a blackout market.
Always. Yeah.
Well,
So now it's like
Yeah.
So this is actually, to me, is actually pretty nice because if one domino falls, will the rest fall? I don't know. It is hockey, like you said. It's not like the
Yeah.
greatest
So who
sports.
cares?
They went after the. What do you think's lower, basketball or hockey?
Probably hockey, I would think.
Yeah.
But that's just because
He didn't. I had to buy that.
if you go into Canada, I would say
They're on Sky Sports.
I would say basketball at that point because it's really big up north of our border.
You're talking about hockey?
Hockey, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, so that's like there's a big market for it, but it's just not really in the United States.
And they don't use Comcast up there.
I have no idea what they use up there.
Not Comcast.
Exactly.
Or HBO Max. I don't think they like. It's like there's some Sky Sports and there's some other fucking weird things. They gotta for them to get Fox. They usually get like if you're in Montreal, you get Fox Vermont or some bullshit. It's weird. It's weird. You have any more stories?
One more.
Okay.
No, I think he made it a point to just make sure we didn't have the trivia things. Even though you and I bought stuff specifically so we could have it this time.
We can run another half hour.
And Gibby's like, oh, I got some bullshit stories that nobody cares about. Maybe this one. Maybe this will change.
Is it the Sony deal?
No, the Flintstones apparently is having a sequel series, which I didn't realize even came out with the original.
Bedrock.
Oh.
It's at the work at it's in the works at Fox. So that's
I
interesting.
vaguely kind of almost recall, but enough to go back to who cares?
I can't see
It's
how
at the work. Like, how is Fox working on it? Because Hanna-Barbera is clearly a Warner Brothers property. So why wouldn't it be on HBO Max?
It says it's at the works at Fox.
Unless
I
they
don't
sold the
know.
rights to
It
make
says they're
the...
teaming up with Warner Bros. Animation to create Bedrock, an upcoming animated
So they
sequel
pitched it to Fox to air
series
on Fox.
iconic anime sitcom, The Flintstones.
The Sony deal I was referring to is that Spider-Man's coming to Disney Plus.
See, now that's a story people could care about.
Yeah, so Spider-Man's coming to Disney Plus, and all new Spider-Man movies going forward, 9 months after the release, will be on Disney Plus. Netflix, I think, gets first crack at it due to their deal. Sony's smart. Sony decided, I'm getting out of the streaming business, and I'm just going to auction off my properties.
Yeah, it is really smart because that probably auction right there pays for their whole.
I'm going to auction off somebody else's properties that I luckily still have the rights to.
Yeah, exactly.
They're going to slow milk the shit out of it and then eventually flip everything probably to Disney for a couple bill and release the PS5.
Dude,
So,
welcome to the Mickey Mouse edition of PS6.
Yeah.
Yep.
Every time it boots up.
In Disney, if you're out there.
Edition.
That's all I got.
You know how crazy everybody went for when you'd boot up the Genesis? Sega.
Oh, yeah.
Same deal.
Get the, so I'm going to save my douchebag of the week for next week.
Douchebag.
I am going to kick that down the road because it's not time sensitive. It was an anecdotal story that happened to me today that pissed me off. We'll push it down the road. I'm sure I can. I'm always angry.
I was going to say, will you have the rate? I don't want to deprive you of your...
I'll have the rage next week.
Because you know how Gibby, he just walks away now, like, oh, his part's done.
Hey, I'm
Okay,
done.
so if you really want me to have, like, true rage, send me something from IKEA next week. We'll talk about it.
We can cue it back up. Yeah, we'll figure it
I
out.
can easily get back to that anger. I just need to buy something shitty from IKEA, Walmart, or Target, and I'm good to go. So we're going to do trivia. Well, he loses points since he's not here at the table.
Yeah, you know the weird thing I was reading over that, like, I don't understand how this game is actually supposed to be scored.
Yeah, I did. I looked at the first card, and it was like one of the things on the back punishment was like take away 1 billion points because they didn't fucking know that.
Yeah, it's subtract 6 points if answered incorrectly. Subtract. Everything's subtract if you answer incorrectly, but like.
How do I get points?
You better answer the first thing right, or you guys are going negative. I don't fucking know, man.
Woohoo!
There, you do you, boo.
Boom!
The cool thing is too, there's 4 questions on each card.
Yes, and I see that, and like in the first card I looked at, it shouldn't be the first card you have now.
I've been sitting here shuffling them,
Perfect.
so if it comes back up, I'd be amazed.
They're relatively easy questions. Like,
Well,
I didn't know all 4, but when I flipped it over, I went, I probably should have fucking known that. And that's the name of the game we're playing tonight. I don't think the word fucking's in it, but...
Not a sponsor. If you are a trivia maker and want to sponsor an episode, we'll do it.
So share the... If you're on Facebook watching, share the post. Let people know we're doing trivia. You guys can play along with us.
The game rule is play for as long as everyone is having fun.
Yes.
So just let me know when we're not having fun.
Not having fun.
Probably 5 minutes into it when I disagree with your answers.
That's right.
Yeah, where's Moke?
Yeah, where the hell's Moke? Somebody
is
text
Moke.
him. Get him on the horn. Moke.
There's nobody over at Twitch.
So let people know. Come over to Twitch. Hang out on Facebook. You can play along. You will probably beat us.
Never.
I don't think we've won. None of us have won. It's always been Moke.
Right. But we brought in whiteboards now. That way, it gives everybody somewhat of an equal or playing field for people to play along at home.
And it's disciplined at this point, too, because I can't keep yelling out 100 answers. I'll try to write 100 answers, but, they won't fit.
Right.
Yeah. You can always mislead or something. And who knows what Gibby's actually going to write, because...
Chickens.
Just drawing penises.
So, all right. Let's start, I suppose. Well, we'll see how it goes. I was going to say I could technically do a couple questions at once since you guys are writing them, but I'll do it I'll do it slower here. First question, nice and easy. How many miles is a marathon? I'm sure you've seen. Now, I didn't know this. The stupid annoying bumper stickers that people have with numbers on them, for some reason I assumed were like weird ass AM stations or something like that. No, it's like how far they ran and shit.
I have 2 numbers in them.
Stupid. So, there's a hint on it. There's a decimal.
Oh, there's a decimal?
There is a decimal.
I'm going to lose.
To be fair, I didn't know there was a decimal. I actually just happened to pick the card up the wrong way. Incorrect. A marathon.
Is that right?
Back.
Does this body look like
Could
it's
you
running?
write any smaller? The fuck? I gave you a big ass whiteboard. Yeah. Did you see his fucking notation? He's like on a post-it note. Still too low.
Gotta, like,
Too low?
Too low. Aaron got it right.
Holy shit.
he probably runs them.
He
20?
He probably bikes it.
20.2. 5.1 is
Not a thing.
is a 5K.
No, yeah.
I don't even know what a marathon is in K's.
I knew it was 20 something.
Do I look like I run?
Yeah.
All right, here's a nice and easy one for you.
But I didn't.
Nice and
Hey!
easy. Nice and easy.
Name of the game.
Especially since I ran fucking cross country.
How many points does the Star of David have? Star of David, how many points? Correct. I should that's just me assuming I knew the answer, but that is yeah. You drew it correctly, but counted incorrectly.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
This is really throwing off. Like, that is...
Wow.
Alright,
I didn't count the left side because I didn't connect it.
The artist rendition was off a little bit, and yeah. Trish, we're doing trivia.
So I got 1 point. Aaron's got 2. Bastard.
Yeah, come do trivia with us. Right now, Aaron's got 2.
Yeah, I don't
got
have
1.
I don't have a scoreboard. That's one thing I kept talking about getting. I got you guys boards. I don't have a scoreboard. You gonna throw a notebook at me?
I threw a little thingy up here. Alright, well, I guess I can erase my point then. Well, no, I'm keeping my point on my
I'm
board.
so glad that there was at least a pen here.
I had a pen here too. I would have thrown it at you if you didn't have one. I feel like I knew that you needed that because I did set that pen there before we started.
That's right.
But we're doing trivia. Aaron's up by 2. I was going to say right now he's cheating because he's got Google.
He very well could be cheating.
Trish.
Gibby's got 1. I have 0.
I would also just argue the fact that these are questions you should know.
Can I have half a point? I drew it.
Yeah, you did draw it. I can't believe you didn't count it correctly, but whatever.
Well, you spun around. So is there a time thing? Like if he spins around first?
No.
I mean, I can do bonus points for answering fastest. Doesn't apply to internet
I didn't
people.
think
Because that's why I panicked and wrote 5 real quick.
I just knew it was... I just thought it was an easy.
It took me a while.
All right.
Okay, I don't...
No. All right. Yeah.
Sorry.
Fastest correct answer gets you 2 points from now on.
Mm.
And continuing throughout the games. Fastest correct answer gets you 2 points.
We'll have issues with the online people.
They don't count. They only get
They
1.
only get 1 per.
They only get 1 per. Because they have it a lot easier. They could,
They
in
have Google.
theory, be Googling.
All right, I got 2 points then.
And also, there's no prize at stake, so...
That's right.
Yeah.
Could get a dick pic from me, I'm just saying.
I mean, we could start incorporating... That's something we can talk about later on. If we're going to keep doing trivia rounds, we can find a way that they win prizes, but again, they could cheat, so it's like you got to weigh it. Anyway.
Yeah.
What is the name of the space shuttle that exploded shortly after takeoff on January 28th, 1986?
I've watched it. I can't remember what the fuck it is. I'm blanking.
Yeah, okay, I was going to say. You should know. You drive it. No.
Fuck! You gave it away.
Well,
no,
yeah,
I want to see if you write it down, because I guarantee you put something wrong.
It's gonna be...
He was oddly in the right...
but I have a feeling he's going to say the wrong car.
He did say the wrong car.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to put Charger.
He put Avenger.
Once he said it, I was like, fuck. I put Avenger, yeah. I was close.
Because everybody calls that fucking car a Charger every time I see people.
It does, and they look very... But you know the difference?
They don't. There's a 2-door versus the 4-door.
It's a 2-door versus 4-door is the difference, yeah. Yours is definitely the better one.
I just watched a documentary on it. I don't know why my mind kept going Apollo.
Fuck.
I'm sure those blew up. There's 13 of them.
I'm not giving either one of you a point for that.
That's fair.
That's a good question. Maybe
one of them had to.
Yeah, I would assume so, yeah.
Anything SpaceX is doing
they're up to,
now?
what, like 13, right? So what happened to the first 12?
UNICEF...
They put a dog in the moon, or a dog in orbit or something, right?
UNICEF works to ensure the rights of what population?
What?
Yeah, I didn't actually know this one. I mean, it makes sense once you read the answer. I just remember Trick or Treat for UNICEF. No, it's not you. It's never you.
It's gotta be me.
It's never you.
I hope this isn't offensive.
You white trash piece of shit. No. No, UNICEF is for kids. United Nations Children's Fund.
Whoa. I question and my answer should be right.
You're the oldest one in the room. There are children in that demographic.
You have the most facial hair in this basement.
Why did I think it was like...
Aaron said blind. That is incorrect.
Immigrants.
Damn, I would have never in a million years. All right. Go ahead. I suck.
Wow, we're really dumb.
Yeah, we are.
Well, I am. I've got 0 points.
Well,
Aaron didn't get it either, so I feel happy.
If you get this one wrong, Dace, we're canceling the show.
That's fair.
Like, no, if you get this wrong, we're shutting the show down for good, forever.
Forever. All right, go ahead.
It's not. I'm writing the Dace Man Show. Is that on it?
What publishing company created the superheroes like Iron Man and Captain America? Now, if you get it wrong, you did it on purpose just so we'd cancel the show. Yeah.
Is it Marvel? Okay.
No! Take away points!
Question it!
Take away points!
Well, I wasn't sure because I'm like, I feel like that's too simple of an answer. Like, I thought maybe there's like, something incorporated.
No, again, these are more or less easy questions. There's just things you should know.
It seemed too simple is my problem.
We need to take away the speed thing. Only for the fact I'm trying to make my answers dark enough to put on the screen. He wrote it out faster. He just didn't turn the board.
It's because I questioned my life. Because
I'm trying to make it dark enough, and it's just taking forever.
Well, just I don't know. I like the speed element though, because it makes you guys like go silly.
I'm not gonna write it dark enough for them then.
Fuck
it's
that.
fine. That'll be something we can tweak in the after hours or something.
Get probably a thicker.
By tweak, I mean.
Ones you have these, but thicker tips.
Yeah, they're permanent.
Oh,
that'll work.
Never mind.
Big ass
time out.
Everything's Marvel.
Time out. Never mind.
According to legend, what happened to everything that King Midas touched?
It's turned to gold.
Yeah, no, I know. I was.
Turn to gold. Fuck yeah.
I was also just seeing how it turned up on the screen.
Probably awful because I have terrible writing when it's fast.
No, well, yeah, it was washed out. Thicker mark. Oh, I thought that was the answer to King Midas.
That's his answer. That's a good point.
Everything he touched turned into thicker markers. People were drawing everywhere. In chess. Wow, I was reading that question wrong for some reason. Well, whatever.
It's checkers.
Yeah,
Which chess piece can be moved in an L shape? Start getting points for correct spelling on Gibby. I don't know why I feel like he'd forget the K. Yes.
Did he?
No.
Damn it. How the hell did you not get that quick?
I'm slow writer. If I was typing, I'd kick your ass.
Probably. I don't know why a K is on board.
Is a penguin a bird?
I didn't know. Oh,
It is too a bird. It just can't fly.
It's a flightless bird? What the fuck?
Yes.
No, it's not. That's like a prereq to
You
fly.
racist.
Why is that a question?
Wait a minute. So
I feel like it can only be a question if the answer is no.
That's exactly why it's a question, because you guys just both got it wrong.
No, I feel like it can only be a question if it's a trick question.
Also,
so what does that mean? A turkey's a bird?
So, yes, I'm keeping your score. I might have missed one of yours,
I'm
but
sorry,
otherwise, yes.
Penguin's a dinosaur.
Yeah, that
I-
doesn't make any sense.
I think I understand the point system now. Because, in theory, you shouldn't be getting that many wrong.
Yeah.
You were supposed to lose 7 points on that question if you got it wrong. 7 on the Marvel. Only 4 for King Midas and 5 for the Knight. So I think the range of difficulty...
Difficulties doing it? Okay.
Yep. So maybe I should pay attention to those.
So these questions aren't trick questions then. They're the obvious.
Yeah, they're clearly
Because that
obvious,
really
yeah.
felt like, okay.
That didn't seem right at all, though. Like,
Yeah,
why?
I missed
how
one of
No,
those.
it makes sense.
How?
It's been a bird up until that moment I wrote no. Because I thought, like, okay, this card's going to make me question reality.
Alright.
We just got off a week of fucking riddles.
This is bullshit.
The next best thing would be to like mix this with like really hard trivia just to keep you
Yeah.
fucked between both.
Yes, yeah, then throw a riddle in every once in a while.
Ooh, well, okay. I don't know the answer to this. In which book by Alexander Dumas
I'm fucked. I don't read.
do we encounter the character D'Artagnan? There's probably like somebody out there knows this and is like, that's not how you say it.
Can you spell it?
D'*Artagnan.
So it's got to be a fantasy. 'cause
And it was
sounds like a
Dumas?
It sounds like a Middle Earth type thing.
Yeah.
Is
That's
it?
Dumas.
I was gonna say that. That seems
Tolkien.
Tolkien. Yeah.
And then
But it
C.S.
still
Lewis
could
did
still-
Narnia.
Still could be in that genre though,
man.
of Middle Earth thing.
Well, I wasn't even typing that in the thing.
What's book series?
What's yeah? What are we trying to type? What are we
What-
trying to type?
In which book?
Which book?
By
Specific
Alexander
book?
I'm fucked.
Dumas.
I'm gonna go with.
Do we encounter the character? And maybe if I said it right, you would know. I don't. Fuck.
Unless there's a movie.
There
I'm not
is.
going to write
Is
anything.
that right?
No,
I was going to put the Hunger Games, but
no. It's a candy bar.
it's the Two Towers, you insensitive prick. That's Tolkien. I just told you all three of them are Tolkien.
I was okay.
There's a candy bar.
It's Willy Wonka?
No, it's
Oh.
the Three Musketeers.
What?
That's a you're going into that's a classic. That's not even like sci-fi.
I would never. Well, it's still
Narnia
sort
is
of
C.S.
Middle Earth-ish.
Lewis.
What?
Nobody listens to me on my show.
What is the last name of the family in the TV series Family Guy? There's a toss-up.
No idea.
You don't.
Griffin. Damn. Yeah, I would have never guessed that. I can't.
You
tell
probably know their first names.
Yeah, I can't tell you last time I.
What's the
even
name
seen
of the
a family.
son that's not Stewie?
Stewie. Isn't it Brian?
That's the dog.
That's a dog.
Damn it!
It's Chris. You son of a
Chris.
bitch.
That's close enough. And then there's Meg, Lois,
Everybody knows those. That's why I said Chris.
He
I feel
knows
like
the
Chris is
women.
the least.
and I said Brian.
He knows the women. I feel like there's some Rule 34 porn he's been looking up.
I feel
That's
like
right.
he uses Meg as a derogatory term.
Shut up, Meg.
Shut up.
Except
Meg.
for us, it's shut up, Trish.
Yeah.
But same feeling, same heart, same energy. How many ribs do humans have?
I'm guessing on this one.
You're both too low.
I went 12 low.
Times 2.
What the fuck?
Times 2 to his. It's 24.
Really? 24?
But the difficulty in that, you only lose a point if I was subtracting points. I'm not subtracting points this time.
I haven't seen my ribs
What-
since I was 10.
What happens if I got, I broke 12 of them and I only had 12 left?
Well, I
What if
guess
you're
it should
Marilyn
be...
Manson
Yeah.
and you had some removed?
Actually, I guess you can't say average because the average would be lower than actual.
No.
Yeah. That just seems
It'd be
odd. but yeah.
23.5 because Marilyn Manson's the only one who did it.
Yep.
Because like something along the lines like technically the average number of legs people have is less than 2 because of the fact that there's people with 1 and no legs.
Yep.
So
Oh,
therefore the average
let's
is
count my
lower than
penis.
2. Anyway, what is the time difference between London and New York? See. No.
That's 5.
Yeah, it's 5.
Damn it, I did 6.
Someone didn't pay attention to Burham when he was on the show.
I feel like it's different depending upon daylight savings time.
They have the same daylight savings time.
They do it at a different time than us, though. I don't think they do it the same weekend.
Well, then in that case, if Indianapolis came up with it, you'd have a fighting problem. Because half the city is and half the city's not.
That's right.
Yeah, I don't know how any of that really works, but
At some states, just stop doing it.
Arizona
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
do it,
Yeah.
and I think there's one other that doesn't do it.
Nevada.
No, it's 5, Aaron. What do you call authors who write books published under the name of another person?
I don't know. Me?
Yeah, it's ghostwriter.
What? Who the fuck knows that?
The guy who was going to probably use one in the future.
Sad thing is, I knew the term ghostwriter, but
Every wrestler's book is written by a ghostwriter.
for some reason I was thinking like just something different, but I couldn't think of it. Anyway,
I think Ric Flair wrote a novel without just using woo on every page.
Woo!
Hey, damn mine. CO, isn't that... Oh, Colorado. Is he still talking about the...
I don't know how far
Something.
behind he is.
Wrong either way. I have no idea.
And some states are split in half.
I don't know what kind of range. Maybe we'll just go closest on this one.
Alright.
What is the population of China? This is pre-COVID.
Sorry.
Well, you both went over. $1, Bob. Approximately 1.3 billion. 1.3. Check the card, man. I don't know what year this was, but I know it was pre-COVID.
How do you know it's 2.2 billion? Like, why are you so dead set on it?
I was sworn they passed 2 billion is the reason why I said what I said. China.
Just looking it up on there. 1.398, 2019.
So
So it means it's less.
Fuck. Alright, well,
That's what happens when you cap your neutering.
more.
See,
I wanna-
now, the reason I put that is because I thought, for whatever reason, we're in billions now.
Oh,
Like, I thought America was 3 billion.
Or
I didn't think it was
three-
300 million.
you moved to decimal on yourself.
Oh,
I just wanted. Did they not do census last year? Is that what happened?
No, it is-
Apparently they did because they redistricted the United States.
No, I meant in
Yeah.
China.
Oh, no. They don't, well, they didn't even tell you what their fucking COVID numbers were.
I was gonna say, you can't trust anything that comes out of them anyway.
Is it possible to whiten your teeth by smiling in the sun for a long time?
Okay, is this another bird question?
I mean, I'm gonna go with this, but I'm just flat out guessing at this point. So we both went opposite here. I went no, he went yes. I'm really curious now because
I was really curious. The answer is no. It doesn't bleach your teeth.
It's another fucking bird thing.
but I mean, I can see it being yes is the problem. that's the only
Who has
issue.
time to sit out there long enough for it to happen?
Yeah, I know.
Who has done a study that would actually show? I'm sure if you left teeth out there long enough, they would fade.
Well, see, no. Well, my problem is not. But you're saying bleach it, which makes it whiter. So what?
You didn't use the word bleach. You
I
used
didn't.
white.
I said afterwards. I said you can't bleach your teeth that way.
Yeah.
Sun bleach your teeth.
Yeah, but the question was
question-
whether or not it would turn whiter, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Which would mean, in theory, bleaching, which means
Well,
making
yes.
it whiter, which would mean it's actually counter.
But it's not. It's not removing the plaque and the buildup. I think is the actual
Yeah.
problem.
Well, whatever, go
right?
ahead.
I don't fucking. I'm not a dentist. Anyway, real quick recap on
Oh,
the
I got
point situation. Aaron has some number that I lost track of.
Woohoo!
I currently have him at 7.
That sounds about right.
Sounds probably right.
Because I believe he got the
Bastard.
24 ribs.
He did.
The hours is wrong. Co-author's wrong. 4.5
China
was
was
wrong.
wrong.
Oh, 8. I think he's at 8 because he got the no on the teeth. Kerbin, who showed up for one question, he got it right.
Bastard.
He,
It's true.
he was back there somewhere.
Yeah.
He declared himself the winner and left.
Yep. Dace is at 12. Gibby is at 6.
Ooh, I had a hot streak.
I'm getting there.
hot streak.
The biggest caveat for you was the bonus points for being fast.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. But I like the quickness to the answers.
Okay.
I mean, I guess technically I could just not give you points and say speed up, but that's not as fun.
So then, want to be at like 6?
Yeah. But I think next time we'll do singles, but then you lose points for being wrong if we use this game, this particular game again.
Yeah, we
Makes
can
sense.
discuss it. We can figure it out.
Well, again, now that I understand, like,
Nine,
We got like 10 more minutes or something, right?
Yeah, or
You
so.
can come back if you're faster.
If you're still having, are we still having fun?
No.
I think it's bullshit.
You lost me after penguin. Is it a
Yeah.
bird?
And I
And now
still,
this bullshit sun bleaching with your fucking teeth.
I still question
Perennial
China's
sunny.
population. Okay?
Like, I don't see how that actually falls into. I should have known
shit.
that.
Yeah, I would have never known that. And I still think China's population's wrong. Bastards.
Well, blame Google. And Aaron, no, you are not winning. You're losing to Dace because you can't type faster than him.
That's right.
Granted, you're on just lag of life, but still.
Lag of life.
But
It's
an
the
amount of
lag of life.
An amount of questions correct, I guess technically yes. Anyway, what? Oh, this isn't fair. Aaron, mute your laptop.
Iowa.
What 2 ingredients are found in a screwdriver cocktail? See.
Probably wrong.
No, that's correct.
It is?
Vodka, that says vodka orange juice, right?
Yeah. Wow. That was a complete guess.
Really?
Yeah, I have no idea what's in a screw. I don't even know what a screwdriver is.
You do. You
Well,
just
apparently
fucking
I do,
answered
yeah.
it.
I guess I do.
I don't even know what a screwdriver is, but I got points.
I just went with vodka and something.
Shut up, Nightbot. You're not part of the trivia.
See, now
God.
his answer is wrong because orange juice doesn't go first. If you're an alcoholic putting vodka in your orange juice, the vodka goes first.
Right.
It's true. You fill it up to there with vodka and then splish.
I make my rum and coke.
Splish.
Next.
Whose 2 best friends are Ron Weasley and Hermione Granger? No, I'm sorry. Hewlett Packard is not the correct answer.
Bullshit. Did he write it wrong?
No, he got it right.
Potter? I don't even know anything about Potter.
Is that 1 R or 2 R's?
2 R's.
Alright.
And
Looks
then
like
two T's.
HWRY.
And
Is
then
it a
2
highway?
T's.
Harry Potter.
Yeah.
You put the least expensive ingredient in first. Yeah, if you're serving it to other people, but if you're making it for yourself, you
If
treat
you're
yourself.
making a screwdriver, you're usually making it in the morning and you need to get drunk again.
Well, you're hungover.
That too.
That's what
I
mimosas
usually
are
do, I do
for.
a mimosa usually.
Isn't that the same thing?
Champagne.
Essentially. Oh, ew. Champagne's disgusting.
It's not any better with
It's
orange
actually
juice.
not, it's not that bad with orange juice. Orange juice
I'm
really-
not a big...
Orange juice really covers it. Well, it's mostly orange juice.
You don't like vodka.
Yeah.
That's why you're going most.
Well, yeah, exactly. So there's your problem.
No, I like Jameson.
What type of race in swimming combines 4 different swimming styles? Well...
Four
Suppose
different-
if you
I mean,
just
I can-
knew,
I can
like,
tell
vocab.
what the styles are, but I have no idea what it's called.
Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong.
I like to-
What type of race? It's not an Olympic race.
It's
They
an
have different...
Olympic race in an Olympic pool.
What?
Tell me
type,
I'm wrong.
What type of race in the Olympics? It's not just called the Olympic race.
In the Olympic pool.
They have multiple races in the Olympics.
Yeah, they put fucking meters and shit on it.
And they have different, like, breaststroke and
Yeah,
this answer.
I know what they are, but I don't know.
Is it medley?
It's medley.
Damn it, I did quad race. 'cause
I don't
just said
think I've
four
ever
race.
heard the Olympics referred to it as the medley.
I don't think so.
Ever.
Yeah.
I get the fast points. I guess technically?
Technically he does, because we both got him wrong.
Right.
Yeah.
Where is the lie? The Olympics has 4 variations on fucking swimming.
Oh, that's...
Well, we know when they're doing it this year.
That's right, we know when it's happening.
Oh, shit, that's kind of soon.
Yeah,
It
well, they're
is.
already running the torch.
Oh,
Individual medley.
Okay, he was wrong. He didn't put individual.
no, well, the individual is just how many people are doing it.
Yeah.
Well, if it's dual, it's 8 different fucking people. Or 8 different attacks at it.
Well, I think it's a single.
But it led with the word Olympic.
Whatever.
Mount Everest is the highest mountain in the world. What is the second?
Fuck.
I can't spell it.
Then you're wrong.
It's not Kilimanjaro?
Unless this is the nickname for it that I just don't know about.
Second highest mountain in the world, huh?
Actually, maybe it is. Is that the... I don't, you know, now I feel like I'm questioning life.
I have no idea.
That would have been my guess.
Because the answer is K2. But is K2 actually Kilimanjaro?
I have no idea.
I don't know mountains.
Google it.
I,
So we don't have to.
working on it, motherfucker.
Tagline
is
circa
this gonna bring up
2014?
drugs? Oh.
I'm gonna go with no.
Does it say like where? Oh, it's just what K2. Where is K2? And what does it say? Designate kill.
It's not.
No.
Yeah.
I don't like how this asked a very simple question and this was
It
not
would
the
have just
answer.
been no. Like, I don't need. You
What does
can't retract it?
What does FAQ stand for? Fuck. What the fuck? Yes. Probably. We need to get Gibby a fatter marker. Either get me fatter glasses.
Either I spelled it wrong or he got it right.
That's
Wait.
right. How do you spell frequently?
When I fucked up, if I fucked it up.
Well, from this distance, I can't spell check y'all, because...
FREQUENTLY.
I'd assume since Aaron has spell check, then yes.
Yeah, that's how I spelled it.
All right, this is the last card due to that it should run us to 9:30. Most likely.
Keep putting the cap on my marker.
Shit happens and you die.
I don't want to get the marker on my hand when I'm racing.
What is a full house in poker?
What did he put? He's right.
I can't read either one of those.
3 of one card, 2 of another.
Yeah. What does yours say?
I don't know how else to explain
Not
it.
that.
Yeah, I don't know how else to explain it.
Well, 3 of a kind with a pair. It's
oh,
how it's worded.
That makes sense. Yeah.
It's how it's worded on the back of this, because I was curious too on how exactly you'd word
Yeah,
it.
I'm like, I was like, wait, how am I gonna write this? I don't know. Now I need 3 of one and 2 of another.
You could have just drawn a picture. I would have accepted that. 2 of a kind and 3 of a kind. I'm gonna not accept that answer.
Yeah, you have to have the 3 of kind first.
Just
say.
because. Exactly. Well, because it's that over whatever else you have.
That was a whole minute.
That's the important thing.
It
that?
was.
That question was a whole minute.
That's right.
Well, that's fine. There's 4 questions, 4 minutes. We're good.
Oh, okay.
That's what you
last
meant.
card. Last card. Okay.
That's right.
What is the name of... I'm going to say his name wrong, and I should know how to say it. Don
Not
Quixote?
Don Quixote.
Q-U-I... What?
Don Quixote.
Yeah. See, like I said, I could hear it in my head. I just couldn't say it right.
Okay.
Squire in Cervantes' classic novel. Cervantes?
What the fuck? I don't read.
I don't know what.
Can you
his-
tell me what the
I
classic
don't know.
novel
I knew who
is?
Don Quixote is. I don't know who his fucking sidekick is.
What's the classic novel?
Is it Zero?
I don't know what the novel is. It's Sancho. Sancho Panza?
Never would have got that.
All right. Moving hotly along then. What artifact from Greek mythology... Sorry, I was reading Aaron's answer. He said silver. No, what is the... Oh, hi-ho silver? Nope, not...
I was gonna say silver.
Not that.
I mean, with the horse.
What artifact from Greek mythology contained all evils of the world and hope? What artifact from Greek mythology contained all the evils of the world and hope?
Is it a labyrinth?
No.
It's a box, right?
It is a
Pan's
box, but... Huh?
Pan's box?
Pandora's box.
Yeah.
Pandora's box. Yeah, I knew it was a box. Fuck.
I can't give you points for box.
I knew it was a box.
The big
but
po-
I,
was a
like,
box.
I didn't know the name of the box.
I would have accepted Pandora,
I didn't know the name of the box.
but I can't accept just
So
box.
I knew
that's
it was
some
a box.
bullshit because it's Pandora's Labyrinth and God of War?
Again, I would have accepted Pandora.
Look at the dead?
Yeah.
Wrong culture.
Yeah. Well, I think you have to go through the labyrinth to get the box.
Yeah. Where all the monsters were.
All right,
Anyway,
In
go
the
ahead.
labyrinth.
this is gonna be fun.
Oh, no, it's not.
I fucking put the cap back on.
What 2 kinds of nuts are used in a Waldorf salad?
What the fuck is a water?
I don't know.
What that is. I'm gonna go with
2 types. I need 2.
Alright, I'm gonna go with those. I don't think I'm right.
I'm going to go with cashew and walnut.
I went peanut and walnut.
It is peanut and walnut. Gibby wins everything.
No.
Because I do think he had more questions than you, correct? You were
I
just,
just went with
scribbled
most
faster.
popular nuts I knew about.
Ah, fuck it. Do it in our card. I got nothing to do.
The only thing I was thinking maybe pistachio, but I'm like, I don't know if I'll put that on something.
Because I definitely didn't take that last card serious.
I told you it was the last card. You didn't take it seriously. What is this? Your show or something?
I'm sorry. You teed up a D's nuts joke as the last question.
Okay.
And this fucker actually played it serious.
I
Well,
didn't know it.
For
I guessed.
It's a dick joke. You should have went for that.
for what I have for points, Gibby's at 13. You're at 18, and Aaron's off in space. I think he stalled out at 10, but I could be wrong.
Okay.
I didn't get any of the ones.
Oh,
well,
pecan. I don't even
I mean, technically he got the full house
Yeah.
right, and FAC, so I think I missed those two. But yeah. Anyway, what does the acronym
Fuck.
WOW stand for in a computer game context?
WOW?
Yes.
if you don't get this,
Well, at first I was thinking, like, wow, as in, like, wow, but now, when you say computer game, I was like, oh, you're talking about the actual game.
I specifically said it WOW, not WoW, just to maybe throw Gibby off, though. Just like
Yeah.
that little bit.
Yeah, that one got me. 'Cause I immediately was like,
you didn't have to say computer. The only one I knew of WoW was World of Warcraft.
Okay, so technically, in order for Gibby to win, he has to get all these right faster than you, and you have to get them all wrong.
There's a good chance. I didn't get any right on the last fucking round.
What color are the blood cells that carry oxygen?
oh, carry oxygen?
Mm-hmm.
So do they have oxygen in them currently?
What color are the blood cells that carry oxygen?
I don't know if this is right.
So that's a bullshit question, because
No.
it's either
I-
it's either this
That's
or
red.
it's either blue or red.
No, it's red. They're
No.
red blood cells. Red blood cells carry oxygen. White blood cells fight infections.
But they're blue.
They're
and when
not
they're
blue.
oxygenated, they become
They're
red.
not. That is not true. That's like a falsified lie that they spread through years. Like,
Well, I didn't get it right, so he still has a chance, right?
no,
I'm
because then we only have 2
confused.
questions left.
Then why are your veins blue?
Blood is always red, actually. Veins look blue because light has to penetrate the skin to illuminate them. Blue and red light, being of different wavelengths, penetrate with a different degree of success. The oxygen-rich blood is then pumped to your body through the arteries. It's bright red at this point.
Bright red. So it's just
I don't know the doctor, so I don't know why you expected me to know that.
yeah.
No, I was yelling at Gibby for his false
No, I just
fake
meant the
news.
whole white versus red.
Oh. Well, you were still on the track. Aaron said blue, too.
I mean, I'm just
Oh, there are never-
confused on it because like I've always thought they were blue,
Okay,
and
never
then
mind.
when it came
I
oxygenated
see what
is
you're
when it
saying.
became
He said
red.
white.
No, he did say what. There are never blue. Correct. Red blood cells carry oxygen.
It's a dick move, Gibby.
It is. Fuck me. Next.
What French phrase means ordering?
Sorry.
Huh? What French phrase means ordering separate items from a menu and not a set meal at a restaurant?
Say that again?
What French phrase means ordering separate items from a menu, not a set meal? Like, they may have.
What'd you put?
Wee wee.
They,
The only French thing
Not
I know.
entree?
I'm trying to think of how to
No,
phrase
an
it.
entree would be
better.
what's called. I understand what
But
you're
it-
saying, but I didn't even know that was a thing.
I don't get the question.
A la carte.
I
think it actually means,
that
like-
makes sense.
Off the menu or something.
Well, it's not like off the menu. It's like like if it something you comes with like fries and whatever, you go like I want a steak and chicken.
I think it's a bold assumption that people eat in restaurants still.
Yeah. Like I got what the question was, but yeah, a la carte makes sense.
I can tell you a
I've
joke.
heard
What
of it, but I
what does
never-
it mean? Of a menu. Like I said, it means like of a menu or so. I said
I can
off,
tell you
but-
a joke where a la carte was used.
Go ahead.
Got a TV show canceled. Titus! On the plane. It's a la carte! A la. I got points for that?
Nope. You lose 10 points.
I should.
Well, yeah, this card's going real well. In what country was Osama bin Laden killed? And yes, I did say Laden on purpose. Osama bin Laden, where was he killed?
And I don't know how
Yes.
to spell this country.
You're right. Spelling's wrong. You're right.
Pakistan.
It was well. I see. I assumed I knew it through the card. Then you flash it and realized I should probably make sure it was correct. Yes, it was indeed Pakistan.
Turns out to be like Beirut.
I have absolutely. I'm sorry, people in Pakistan. I have absolutely no idea how to spell your country.
It's cool. I don't know what the fuck a Gibby is. So.
Yeah, I wouldn't even like. Yeah.
Champion.
So with that, Dace is still the winner.
La Champion.
Next time we play it, we'll enforce the penalty loss rules and maybe the points will change.
And I won't write these nuts.
And you won't get bonuses for being faster.
That's fair.
Well, thank you for tuning in this week. We hope you enjoy our segments. We obviously are doing the show a little bit more organized, even though, believe it or not, it was determined like 5 minutes before we went on air. Gibby, what do you got going on personally? Because remember, we do the plug outro at the end of this.
Am I well?
No, we're not there.
Oh,
yet.
not there yet.
You missed the cue. We were doing such a great show tonight.
I know.
We started with no audio issues.
I don't have the stats on who answered the most correct.
I picked up. I mean, I just pretty much stream
Probably
Mondays. I'm trying to stream more, but it's just my life's still living hell.
Jerry Games will be on the stream tomorrow night. I am on Thursdays with Retro Gaming, and then Jerry's back on Fridays, though I don't know if he's been doing 2 a week lately. So if he drops this week, you may get one of us. We're going to start pushing some stuff.
I know he didn't do it last week because he's had some issue with a car.
Yeah, he got a car last Wednesday. I don't know if he streamed Friday. I wasn't really paying attention. And that's my fault.
Yeah, Friday's Friday's hard for me because of Frank.
Specifically. Frank, you got anything going on personally?
Damn bowling.
I mean, so far you can catch me occasionally on Gibby's stream as a voice in the background. Ironically, doing probably interesting stuff. But instead you're just going to hear me talk about doing interesting stuff.
Until you get to see the final product.
Like, as Gibby was building his hole, we were off raiding a temple and I almost died.
Yeah, I'm probably going to raid that temple this week, or next week.
Your temple.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, so, I mean, I'm there as a disembodied voice yelling at Gibby.
Sweet. Well, keep a lookout for all our podcasts. Season 2 should be starting for most of them. Tyler's just got married, so congratulations to Tyler of the Jersey Bullies. So Jersey Bullies will be back next week. Potter Nerds should be coming back soon, whether it's this week or the following week. Keep an eye out as we get ready for Season 2. We've got Scrubs, a couple seasons of that. We have to finish a Star Wars run, and I know that different hosts are supposed to start jumping on with different product as we move forward. Follow me on Twitter at the Dace Man. Follow him on Twitter at Gibby_1337, and follow the guy behind the desk at Freddy with 10 D's, 2 Y's. And that's going to do it for us. For the few.
For my whale.
For the proud.
And my chickens.
And for the Dace-tacular. Thanks for tuning in, Basement Dwellers. And remember, stick to the protocol. See you next time.
I'm muted.
What's up, Basement Dwellers? I hope you enjoyed the latest Basement Protocol Productions creation. I'm Chris the Dace Man Dace.
I'm Frank.
And we want to drop some social media plugs on you. Check us out on Twitter at the BPP Official for all our tweeting needs, or you go over to Instagram at the BPP Official as well for all our picture needs.
Or Facebook/Basement Protocol Productions, or YouTube/Basement Protocol Productions.
And if you're somebody who likes live, non-stop action content, you can go over to twitch.tv/Basement Protocol.
Or if you just like the internet in general, you can go to www.basementprotocolproductions.com. Either way you do it, doesn't matter. We'll see you next time.